Hello everyone, I'm Recv5.
And I am Sandman099.
And welcome back to Hot Shots Golf Out of Bounds.
Yeah, do I get my own controller today, or are we sharing one?
I think we were sharing one. Were we sharing one last time?
I don't remember.
I think so, because I think that other one doesn't work. That's the one that was broken during Madden 12, remember?
Oh, okay. Because running that many times is just too hard on it.
Yeah. No, I think that there's something electrically wrong with that one, if I had to guess.
Ah. Okay, well.
Alright. We gotta do course 3 today. You wanna do normal tees? I think we can only do normal tees. I haven't unlocked back tees for this one yet.
Okay, well, that's fine with me.
Alright, so we're doing course 3 normal tees. And, I guess I'll let you pick your golfer first.
Alright. I'm player 1. Okay, you got a bunch of other clubs now, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, that's a B impact. I guess we'll go with that. Whoops. And what else have we got here? A straight ball. Oh, that affects distance too, hey?
Yep, a little bit in this game. I think it did in Hot Shots Golf 2 as well. It might not have in Hot Shots Golf 4, I can't remember.
Okay, pinhole. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll use the pinhole ball. It looks like it improves control and impact a bit.
And you get to use the good big airs.
Are those the good big airs? Whoops.
They're not the amazing big airs, but they're
out
the
of
good
control.
ones.
What do I got to do to pick my player now? X
You gotta
is
press
confirmed.
X, and then you've gotta select your costume, and then select your shot mode.
Okay.
Alright. So, let's see here. Well, we could go Fernando here with the big magnum and pinhole. That's always a way to go about it. And then I can avoid myself getting in, you know, some kinds of trouble.
No Kratos today.
No, no Kratos today. Not until we get some turbo spin clubs to make them hit taller.
Oh.
No, I think I'll work on, I'll play some Fernando here, because he's almost got the distance of Gloria now. We still don't have any clubs for Gloria to use either. But he does have that high shot trajectory, which is what I really like.
Fernando, International Sales Division.
Got a particular caddy you'd like to play?
No, they're all the same to me.
Alright, do you want any special rules?
No.
No ice cream pail size cup?
No, it's okay.
Alright.
Let's play golf.
So you'll be up first.
I will. Just for this one hole, though.
Yeah, I can't remember if we had a second controller last time or not.
It
Maybe
really
we did,
doesn't.
maybe
it
we
really,
didn't.
it really doesn't matter all that much anyway. Okay, here we go. This is a par 4, hey?
Yep.
We got a little bit of wind. How come it's showing the wind blowing from in front of me when it's actually blowing from behind me?
Well, it's blowing slightly from back to front
okay.
and slightly from right to left.
Alright, whatever. I guess we'll just hit the ball.
Well, you didn't hit any hazards.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh yeah, I gotta hand this to you now.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow my memory thinks now that we had two controllers, but I can't remember. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Well, I think you got one plugged in. That silver one there looks like it's plugged in, right?
No, that's a PS2
or is that
controller.
a PS2 controller? Okay.
That's hooked up to the PS2. We have terrible organization here.
Yeah, this place is a mess, actually.
Nice.
It's a typical man cave basement where my wife does not come to clean.
Ha!
And I am not a very good housekeeper.
Well, shit happens.
Did I get a bigger club here, maybe? Yeah. Because that's one of those elevated greens by the looks of it.
Yep.
Okay.
And you're also on a declined lie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did I manage to brute force it up there?
Oh,
yeah.
not only did you brute force it up there, you got it real close. Nice job.
2, 3.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be very nice being on the lower part of that green and having to putt upward 4 feet.
Nice.
Whoa, you just about put that one in.
Well, I tried to, but
You ended up further away than me
For the
too,
bird.
though.
Uphill. Rolls left.
oh, I overplayed it.
Oh, one thing I will say about this caddy is at least he doesn't have the annoying squeaky little kid voice, right?
Ha!
Rolls right.
Look at you.
Yeah, we'll slam it in. Oh.
Nice no overtime today.
Well, it looks like you'll be teeing off first again.
I guess so. Hey, wow, how'd that happen? I have the lead. I'm in the lead.
Well, I didn't really warm up before this. Although you didn't really warm up before this, but
No,
you never warm up.
I actually haven't played since the last time we played.
Yeah, which was like a month ago now. That might be why I'm having
Ooh.
trouble remembering if we had 2 controllers or not.
Yeah, I wonder, can I hit it through there? That seems like a really crazy thing to try and do.
Well, it's a really short hole.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking maybe if I play around this way, and then,
Just bear in mind that your particular character hits a fade.
yeah, but I gotta figure out, okay, so that's like a pretty short, right? So if I aim it even, like, well out this way, okay, that looks like it's manageable. And I probably won't hit it into the, overhit it into the rough or anything there. So I think maybe I might even be able to shortcut it just a little bit here, right?
Probably, yeah. And
That brown stuff, is that like just some kind of rough or what?
yeah, that's the rough sitting on the hill, and it's kind of dried out. You might want to take a bigger club to hit it over the hill, though.
Okay, well, then we'll go with the 5 wood. The 5 wood. Well, I don't know. I don't like how close that ball will end up going into that rough there then.
Ah, you'll be fine.
No, I'm going to aim over this way a bit more. Just give myself a little bit more room here.
You're gonna old man the ball out there.
Nice.
Well, the thing is, in this game, you know, like from a game mechanic point of view, to me, there's not much difference between hitting a 193-yard shot or hitting a 170-yard shot, right? You know, like there's not much difference.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, I'm just gonna take my driver and pound it out there.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? You have a, you know, a lot more skills in this game than I do.
Actually, I'm lucky I got away with it that time because my control rating was a little bit off.
Nice.
Fernando pulled that to the left and tried to
Yeah.
hit that tree as hard as he could.
I mean, as it turns out, I'm going to end up
Oh,
pretty well off anyway.
you're giving me a run for my money here.
After making that conservative first shot, right?
Hey, you're making things hard on me.
That's right, folks. I play this game once a month just to keep my skills sharp.
God.
For the bird. Downhill.
Wow, I still ended up closer
Rolls
to the
right.
cup than you.
Go. Nice birdie. Now that is perfect.
Well, that's all right.
For the bird. Downhill.
You ended up with a nicer putt than me, too.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that, eh? I don't remember the game this character came from. Sackboy.
Oh, it was from, every time. Every time it gets on the tip of my tongue, and then every time I forget. Every time.
Ooh, a par 3. It's a par 3. Okay, well. We'll see if we can do something with this here. Ooh, it's pretty windy, too. Alright.
Little Big Planet, that's what it's called.
Little Big Planet?
Yep.
Nice.
And then I guess also they made a new game in 2020, apparently,
Oh.
called Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I have no idea what that's all about.
Oh. Did it involve a jetpack?
I have no clue. That would be long
Because
after
when he
this.
gets the birdie, he gets a jetpack, right? Well, I managed to land on the green, although I'm a little bit further away this time.
I think it's better to be on the right than on the left. And I put it on the left. Means I'm gonna have another nightmare putt.
No, you aren't going to have to putt.
Of course.
Time for the old chip-in birdie, hey?
Yep.
It's
Yep, there it is.
in. It's in. Hey,
See?
jackpot.
Putting's not a problem when you don't actually have to putt, right?
Yeah, well, what can you say? You know, I'm just channeling my inner Hot Shots Golf 2 AI there.
Uphill.
Well, you slammed that one in.
Yep.
Nice birdie.
Wow, look at me go.
Yeah, you're holding me off.
Well, ever since I figured out that there's no lag and that I can, basically do this as an eye by eye kind of thing.
You're doing really well.
It's actually worked out for me a lot better. So, what are we doing here?
Well, it's a drivable par 4, but with lots and lots of hazards. If you can't drive the green.
Wow. I don't think I can drive the green. I don't think I've got that much, even with a power shot. I can't get there.
Nope. Probably not.
Nope. I'm thinking that I'm probably better off to do something like this, right? Because that gives me like a 70-yard-ish shot.
Yeah, that would be like a sandwich if you could actually get it there.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
It's a little uphill.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's terribly windy either. Okay.
Well, you got all the power.
Nice.
I think you'll make it.
Well, if I don't, I'll hit the downside of that little slope, right? That turned out okay.
Yeah, you didn't even roll into the bunker or nothing.
I'm surprised. I kind of cringed there for a second. I thought I was going to, but... Yeah, you can drive the green on this.
Well, I can try to drive the green, and whether or not I can drive the green, I really can't tell you.
Well, you're not going to be in much trouble if you are a little short there anyway. I mean, all that is just a bit of like rough there or something, right?
Nice. Go.
Yeah, that's no big deal. That's
Well, I'll roll down in the bunker probably.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Well,
Yep.
I guess you're going to be hitting your second shot out of the bunker.
It is what it is.
Yep. It is. Let's see here. Okay. So I got pretty wicked tilt on the ball here. Should I hit a 9-iron maybe? It set me up with a pitching wedge, but I thought that the
Well, it has you in the approach mode though, which
oh,
is the
that's
yeah.
why. Okay, yeah,
So you could probably take a sand wedge now.
yeah. Take a sand wedge and
It's basically a 3/4 bar shot.
yeah. Well, I can see where the little red flaggy thing is on the line there. I'm just trying to guess how much this tilt on my lie is going to make the ball bend when I hit it.
I wouldn't worry about it too much though, because keep in mind the brake on the green is left to right as well,
Oh,
and the wind is left to right, and you're hitting a sand wedge. Ooh, you might not have got enough power on that.
maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Well, you made it.
Well, I guess I'm going to be attempting my own chip in here. Hey.
Yep, you'll be doing the chipping
Yeah,
thing.
you're right. I shorted it on the power just a little bit. I may have overestimated the effect that slope had too on the ball lie, right?
Bad news.
Yeah, you overhit it.
Ah, well. I had to get it out of the bunker somehow. Watch me bogey this hole now.
Okay, well, let's just try this then, huh?
Nice!
Hey.
Look at you.
Nice birdie.
So is that like a platformer type game or something?
Yeah, kind of.
That Sackboy is in?
Kind of, yeah.
It's in.
Hey!
It's in.
That was a little more challenging.
Jackpot. Nice birdie.
But I decided to go with the sandwich there because I was on the top of that hill.
Yeah, well, that's why I did too, because I saw that that green had a wicked break, right?
Oh, you're still teeing up.
I wanted to land the ball as close to the hole as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a par 5, though. You'll probably be able to pick one up here.
I was trying to jump ahead last hole, but
Wow, it's windy. I should still be able to make it, though, I think. Uh-oh, kind of blew that one. Hope I don't end up in a bunker or something.
you might be short of the bunker. No, you hit the
No,
bunker
I
directly.
put it right in the bunker. That was kind of a blown shot on my part,
2,
though.
3.
Looking for shortcuts.
Yeah,
If only I could hit the ball 300 yards, I could hit it towards that green.
yeah.
And then try to blast it through these trees
Oh,
somehow.
you could play on the fairway for the other hole, hey?
Yep, you can.
Yeah, just like in real life.
Yeah, just like I'm doing all the time in real life.
Yeah, except that you're not doing that on purpose, though.
No, no. I'm doing it because I'm a terrible golfer.
Nice. Go.
Their power shot with super backspin into a headwind. That's a reasonable decision, right?
Sure. Looks like it worked out for you anyways. Okay, well, how good is it? He's going to try and hit a 3-iron out of this bunker?
I don't
Really?
think so.
Well, maybe we could try and hit a 6-iron out of this bunker. What do you think?
I really couldn't tell you. Give it a try, I guess.
Or maybe a 7-iron. What's our last shot length going to look like? It's not that bad. It's only
89.
Yeah.
But you'll want to aim to the left edge too because of how strong that wind is.
Yeah.
And how narrow that fairway is.
Well, assuming I don't hit it into the edge of the hill here anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, how can I even tell if that's going to happen or not?
Pray.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the advice.
I mean, you might be able to... The thing is, though, too, is sometimes you can hit these with the cone going into the thing, side of the thing. If you were to, like, hit, like, L2 or R2, I can't remember which button it is. It'll give you, like, different camera views. Oh, wrong one. Other one. And you can kind of see the trajectory of that light beam.
Yeah.
There. And if you choose different clubs...
It doesn't change at all.
Well, if you go do something extreme, like equip a 3-iron, I'm pretty sure it would show the light beam going into the sand.
Yeah, probably. We'll get the putter out and we'll knock it out of there with the putter, hey? Well, let's see here. What kind of second or third shot am I looking at with this?
Like a fucking driver.
Yeah, that's pretty long.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to hit it all that far, even if I do hit the...
Yeah, might as well try the 7-iron.
Alright, here goes.
Nice job. Well, you did hit the side of the thing anyways.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, okay, well. And I'm still 257 yards away. Boy. I think I got about the same result I would have if I'd hit the sand wedge, though, because the sand wedge I probably would have only hit 60 or 70 yards too, right?
Probably, yep.
Nice.
Bounce off the bridge. Ooh.
I'm gonna hit that mound and kind of roll off.
Yeah, well. That looks like a tough approach.
It is, but I played the fade there because the bridge there is closer to me than the green.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can play over this hill.
I'm not going to stop you from trying it. It's not something I would try.
Yeah, I think I'm going to rethink that too. Damn it, I don't know what all the controls are here. How do I get back to where... Oh,
There you
there
go.
we go, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just,
Probably save your power shot now, too.
yeah, really. Okay, there.
Maybe there is some bounce in the square button there. That's how I keep accidentally, replaying.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just play this way. Oh,
Ooh,
jeez.
there's a stream
I'm
over that
falling
way.
apart now. What happened there?
There's a stream.
I just put it in the water, too. Oh, well. Knew the magic had to come to an end, but sooner or later.
No, you'll get it. You'll come back from this.
Well,
Just keep in mind how strong that wind is.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, it's going to be tough to avoid a double bogey on this hole. Unless I can make a really good putt.
Ah, I lost a little too much power.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely looking at a double here.
I don't know if it's that strong.
Well, I don't know.
Because it doesn't start to break until the end.
Well, like I said, I'm not really up on the putting thing here. That was close.
That was good. That was good.
But I kind of figured that I was going to get a double bogey on this hole.
Well, you know what, though? You're still -2.
For the
So you're
bird.
still doing fine.
Uphill.
And you
Yes,
held
but
on
my
pretty long.
dreams of pulling off an upset are over now.
Hey,
though.
hey, it could happen.
Nice birdie.
Never
Hey,
give up.
I went from a one-shot lead to a two-shot deficit in one hole.
Never give up. Never give up. How do you think I got to where I am today? I never gave up.
Okay.
That's okay. You know how we were talking about that Ninja Gaiden thing? Ninja Gaiden 4 the other day?
Yeah.
I guess there was more controversy around that now. There was a reviewer or something I saw online who didn't even get out of the tutorial stage.
Really?
Yeah, prior to just dismissing the game.
Oh.
And it's like, well, why did you take the review then?
I don't know. If you're going to be a game reviewer, you should play the game. Well, you should play the whole game, right?
It's not the first time that a game reviewer has failed to make it out of the tutorial stage, too.
Well, that in my view, that's laziness, right? You're not doing your job. If I could have that for a job, I would play every fucking game that I wanted to review, even if it was something that was absolutely horrible that I hated. Because then at least I could write that it was absolutely horrible and I hated it, and I would, have actually.
Yeah, your job is just to experience
I would actually
things.
have put my money where my mouth is, right?
Your job is to experience things.
That's right. Well, and describe your experience, right? But from what I've been seeing on the good old interweb news, content creators and stuff that I watch, it seems that oh yeah, right, I get to go again here. It seems that the computer or gaming journalist is becoming an endangered species anyway. Like a lot of these major publications and stuff have laid off hundreds of people, right?
Yep.
And so these guys are all basically screwed. Well, I think I pushed that one a little bit.
A little bit, but it's a low lofted club, so it's going to come in and roll.
Okay, I'm going to end up a bit short, but that's okay. And it could be that maybe part of that problem is that these guys don't bother to take the time to play through, even a substantial portion of the game before they write their article, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, how can you even know what you're talking about? I mean, it's one thing for a casual person like me to mention that I watched some streaming of Ninja Gaiden. I didn't actually play the game, but I did watch about 4 hours worth of streaming of it.
Yep.
And it looked to me like one continuous, button mashing battle, right? Like against waves and waves of enemies, basically.
Yeah, a typical action game kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's what it's known as. It's known for being an action game, and it's known for being hard.
And so I'm not judging the quality of the game or anything like that. I was just watching it and going, well, you know what? I don't think this is really my cup of tea, right?
Yeah. But yeah, no, there was people who didn't even make it out of the tutorial.
Yeah, well, that's a disgrace. If you're a journalist whose job it is...
Oh, look at this!
If you're a journalist whose job it is to write about these things, well then, you're not doing your job properly if you don't, take the time to spend some time with it. And the person that I watch a lot, for the most part, at least she takes the time to play those games.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind having a job as a game reviewer. I'm sure almost anyone out there wouldn't mind having that job.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I would enjoy that job enough that I would actually give honest opinions too, right? Instead of, because apparently another big problem with a lot of these guys is that they shill for the companies that produce the games.
Yep.
And that is also probably why their current industry is in so much trouble too, because people are smart enough to understand when they're being bullshitted, right?
Well, but it also makes you wonder too, you know, how many companies there believe their own bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, hopefully I didn't club down too. Yeah, ooh. Oh!
Ah, fuck.
Okay, well, I guess I get to... Oh, okay, they let me drop. All right. Oh. But you know what I mean? Like, it just... It, is something that makes me... Oh, my God.
Downhill.
Ah,
It just makes... It makes me, you know, kind of understand. Wow, I missed that by quite a bit. Wow.
well, that was a really hard putt.
That was ridiculously hard. I shouldn't have clubbed down on that tee shot, right? I thought that I would make it.
Well, you're still under par.
Yeah, I'm slowly losing my grip here, though.
For the bird.
But anyway, it kind of makes me understand why people speak in a disparaging way about these people that give these reviews. And then you look at, you know, when a new game comes out, and the critics all give it like 8s and 9s or something like that, and then you see what the user ratings are.
It's like 2.
And the user ratings are like half of what the critic ratings are. And it makes you wonder if the critics actually, you know, play these games before they give them a score, you know?
Hey, those times when the...
Because the user scores are based on ratings that people who actually played the game gave them, right?
Those times when the user score is 0.8.
Yeah, well...
Oh, that's pulled really far to the left. That's going to hit that tree, I bet.
There's a tree out there? Oh, no, you didn't hit the tree.
Holy shit, I hit fairway.
Yeah.
And also hit instant replay by accident.
Wow. This game is too hard. That's another thing that apparently even some streamers that stream the games have rage quit them because they were too hard.
I don't know, man. You should never rage quit something. See it through.
Oh, yeah, just like I'm doing right now.
I mean, to be fair, you're playing at a professional level right now. You're under par.
Well, I guess you also... Oh my, that's going to be interesting. Hope these guys can open their windows for me or something.
I don't think you're going to get over that.
They're not going to open their windows for me?
No, I don't think you're going to get over that. I think if you hit this club, you're going to hit that building.
Yeah, I'm going to hit that building. I can't even play around the tall part of it. Oh, this is going to suck so much. Well, I guess. I'll have to just try my best to play past the building. Here we go.
The dogs in the building are barking at you.
Yeah. You know what? I hit that perfect impact with side spin, and it didn't curve at all.
Well, at least it went around the building, though.
So I guess I have 0 side spin.
Well,
right?
we are both using pinhole balls, which reduce side spin.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, you know what? I can watch someone play a game and decide for myself if I think I would enjoy it or not. But that doesn't make me qualified to decide if that is a quote-unquote good game or not, right? Because the person playing in the stream seems to really be enjoying herself, you know, seem to enthusiastically endorse the game. So I think a lot of that kind of thing is to each their own kind of thing too, right? It's just that I personally don't care for action games of that particular genre.
Yeah, well, it makes you wonder, though, too, why would you agree to review a game in that genre if you knew you didn't like games from that genre?
Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder if they, if some of these journalist types get to choose, or if they're told what they're going to do too, right?
For the bird. Downhill. Rolls left.
Well, even then, you'd think they'd try to be a little objective.
Because, you know, like I don't have any training as a journalist or anything like that, but if I were asked to review a game, I think probably what I would do is I would look at whether or not the game worked as intended. You know, like that would be a big thing. How many glitches or bugs are in the game.
So no Action 52s. But that means you would rate Bethesda games low.
Not necessarily, because that would be one fairly important category, but
You'd rate it on gameplay too?
also gameplay, whether or not it's entertaining, whether it has an engaging story, you know, that kind of thing too, right?
Nice overtime today.
Although I would say, you know, even I know we talk a lot about glitches and bugs with Bethesda games, but I have to say that, you know, we played Fallout New Vegas, and we played Oblivion, and we played Skyrim, and we played Fallout 4 for our channel here.
And we exploited all those bugs.
Well, not only that, but we didn't really have that many glitches or crashes either.
No.
You know, like I still, today I sat down and I played Fallout 4 for about 4 hours today, and I did not experience a single bug or crash or anything like that during that play session. Right? So, what's going to happen if I try and do this? Are good things? No, I'm still 285 yards away, so I might as well not even bother. Right?
Yeah, you'll be between 280 and 295 yards away.
How come that number doesn't change when I go to power setting?
Oh, because you go to the full power setting, which is a random percentage of power.
Yeah, I know, but even when I go to this setting, though, like the number for my projected second shot doesn't change.
Yeah, it went from 295 to 285.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, okay.
295 to 285.
Well, you know what? I don't think I can hit the ball 285 yards anyways, so...
Nice.
So, you know what? Like we joke about Bugfesda and all that kind of stuff, but you know what? Yeah, those games do have some bugs and things in them, but at the end of the day, they're actually not that bad.
Yeah,
it's not enough to be a liability to the point where I would call any of those 4 games that I mentioned bad games.
Well,
right?
especially because seeing a body get stuck in a door and flail around is really funny.
Yeah. Well, and you do get things like that every now and then, but if they don't break the game, really, that's what's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, if they don't break the game, who cares?
1, 2, 3.
But from what I've heard, anyway, a lot of the new games that have come out recently, like in the past year, are like really glitchy. They get a lot of frame stutter and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, or out and out game crashes. Mm-hmm. And that kind of thing is. Okay, well, I'm hitting a 9-iron. I can probably hit it over that tree, right?
You're also on a raised lie, so you're gonna be. This is gonna come out higher than normal.
Okay, well.
Nice.
Yeah, I made it over. I might not have gotten far enough, though.
Wow, you really got fucked over by the wind there.
Yeah, well, and it's
Or
also...
sorry, the rain.
Yeah, it's raining, right? So...
You even hit that a little bit harder than normal too, but I guess it wasn't enough.
Oh, well. Oops, I blew that one.
Oh, you're still 5 feet away.
Yeah. But I don't know. I wish somebody would pay me money to review games.
Yeah, it would be nice, huh?
I would at least take the time to play them before I wrote my review.
Ah!
You hit the pin. Ooh, my.
Rose left.
Ooh, that looks rough.
It's gonna play a little slower though because of the rain.
Okay, well, we're gonna hit it hard. Oh, I overplayed it.
Man, I don't know. You know, a putt within 3 feet being a gimme?
For the bird. Downhill.
That's a long putt in real life.
Yeah, well, that is the length of your putter, right?
I can't make a 3-foot putt consistently.
I think, though, in real live tournaments, though, when pro golfers are actually playing, they have to actually putt out, right?
They do, yeah.
No matter how close or far they are, so... Yeah, but I also don't like, you know, some of the
Nice.
very woke themes and stuff that have come out in some games recently, too, like particularly the Dragon Age series.
Ah.
You know, like the little bit of that kind of thing they had in the first game. I don't know, I guess it bothered me a little bit maybe, but, you know, not too much. But it became a little bit more pronounced in the second game, and then in the third game it was really right in your face just about. And, you know what, when I was young, I mean, I was not brought up to feel comfortable about things like that, because nobody did, right?
Nice.
You know, that's how much times have changed and attitudes have changed and that kind of thing, right? Because at one time, you know, for example, if a politician came out and announced that he was gay, well, back then, his political career was over.
Are we getting into the point where I'm going to have to rubber ducky?
Well, I don't know. I'll try not to. But even things like infidelities in your marriage and stuff like that, even things like that were enough that a politician's political career would be over, right?
Yeah.
And now, that kind of thing, nobody really takes much notice of it anymore, right? Uh-oh.
One, two, three.
All right.
You know, and when I was young, if somebody, you know, called you the rude word for a gay man, well, you know what? That was not good. That was, now it's time to drop the gloves, right? Like, really.
Fuck.
So that kind of thing is much more accepted now than it was then. I need a little bit more bar so I can hit this a little bit harder, I think.
You know, you could lose up to 50% of your power here. And you lost a whole bunch.
Yep.
You're on.
It was actually a good thing that you hit that harder.
Yes, it is.
Uphill. Nice park. For the bird. Nice birdie. Oh, yes. I want to savor this.
He's very flamboyant about his golf.
Yeah.
Very passionate man.
Yeah, he's actually one of the more interesting characters in this game, I think.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of quirkiness to him.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's the big castle again, right?
Yeah.
Just like in Hot Shots Golf 4. It's the same castle, I'll bet you.
See, if you could hit the ball over 300 yards off the tee here, then you could sort of get over here, and then I don't know what you could do with this. Might be too uphill to make use of, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like the tee placement is a little bit more toward the center of the castle type building than in Hot Shots Golf 4. Because it was, I think, placed a little bit more to the left so that you could actually see down that left alley.
Well, the thing is, too, is this course isn't a direct replica of the one in Hot Shots Golf 4 either. It is actually a separate course.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, they just plunked the same castle down in the middle of it?
Well, you know, they keep asset designs from place to place, right?
Yeah.
I think this is actually a more German design of castle.
That looks like the same castle.
Like, I think you have a picture of this castle on your desktop.
Yeah, I do.
Whereas I think the one in Hot Shots Golf 4 is more British Isles style.
No, it looks the same as this.
Nice.
Am I going to be too far to the right? No, I'm not. So you just need to play it out to this area here.
I guess so, yep. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I either hit it perfect or I go completely haywire. There's no in between.
Are you too far to the right?
I don't know.
Nope. You're good.
Well, if I'm planning on taking 3 shots to get to the green here, I think I've got enough room to play around this little hamlet or whatever this is here.
I mean, you might even have enough room to go for the green, too. If you're feeling aggressive.
Yeah, I guess you're a little further away than me, so The only thing is, though, my lack of side spin will probably hurt me, right? Like, I might be able to hit it far enough to get to the green, but whether I'd actually be able to hit the green is another matter, right?
Oh, did I auto-replay?
You must have auto-replayed. Okay, there.
Yes.
Okay.
I swear, that button is just so sensitive.
Because I'd have to play, you know, maybe... Okay, well, the wind is kind of in my favor. Maybe I'll hit a power shot here.
And maybe just play a little bit more to the left.
A little bit more to the left, you think?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to get hit it out of bounds if I hit it this far. Maybe... Hey? Like
You
that?
can try power shot 3-wood? Well, you might as well hit
This is a 3-wood.
You might as well hit a driver at this point. I don't know if I'd full power it.
There, okay, there we go. So if I aim here, right, and the wind takes me a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, well, let's try that. We'll try that. Oops.
Well, you're not going to get enough distance to get into trouble here anyways now, because you're going to lose a bunch of distance from that shank.
Yeah, I'll be reasonably close, though. It'll be like a short chip on from here.
Now, you might want to take a 9-iron to compensate for some of that power loss.
I don't know. Just gonna try this. Because it's also downhill, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Roll! Sweep! Well, close enough. You could probably technically putt from here.
I think I'd rather not, thanks. Jeez.
Not a big fan of the break there.
Oh, that's incredible.
Well, you got a short little tap in.
Chance for an eagle. Rose left.
Can I actually get it in here? I hit that too hard, I think. Maybe not.
Well, you made a pretty good putt there.
I'll fix it.
Nice. I'm salvaging the round.
Salvaging the round, hey? Oh, hope I hit that hard enough.
It fell in. It still counts. See, you're even par. You're doing great.
Yeah, but boy, do the wheels ever fall off from when I was -4.
Some of the holes here are pretty, like, technical and difficult to play, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I found too, if you make one really bad shot and end up in a hazard on this course, that's serious trouble too, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you ever watched Eddie Murphy Raw, going back to the topic at hand. But, I mean, he spent a good half an hour doing a stand-up routine making fun of gay people. And the entire crowd was laughing their asses off, right? And it was like totally over-the-top stuff, right? You know, that would probably hurt people's feelings nowadays.
I don't know, I think you gotta judge the context, though, too, right? Like, he's a he's a comedian. He's not a hateful figure or anything. He's obviously just up there to try to make people laugh.
Yeah, except that the way things have gone nowadays, though, a comedian up there making those kinds of jokes again would probably be viewed as a hateful figure, right? You know?
Yeah, probably. Things have kind of gone overboard that way.
I don't think that there would be any tolerance for that kind of thing now. Okay, I learned my lesson last time. I'm going to make sure I get there.
Right, and part of what makes people laugh is the same kind of thing that makes them feel uncomfortable, right?
Yeah, I suppose, but, you know, and like I said, I'm not really in favor of, you know,
Nice.
causing people discomfort or hurting their feelings or whatever. You know, like, I'm not really in favor of that kind of thing, and I'm not the kind of person who's ever really gone out of my way to do that sort of thing.
Rose left.
But I still think that people are a lot more sensitive now than they were 30, 40 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean...
that might be a little bit too hard.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I can remember when I was a kid, and I came home from school, and I'd, you know, been in a fight at school, and I had, you know, like a bloody nose and some blood on my shirt and stuff like that.
Nice birdie.
And I told my dad what happened, and, you know, like, what should I do? And he looks at me and he says, hit him back.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the way I ended up dealing with that kind of thing. Oh my god, you might have hit that really hard. Oh, thank God it went in.
Nice par.
But you know what? Nowadays, you know, the parents would be down at the school, and you know, like, kids would be getting hauled into the office and suspended, and you know, maybe even you know, lawsuits threatened and all kinds of stuff like that, right?
Yep.
But back in my day, when I was a little kid in school, Dad said, hit him back.
Well, even
problem solved.
even when I was going to school, I ended up getting suspended for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I figured it was better to stand up for myself and defend myself than to put up with that kind of crap.
Yeah, well, you know what? Dad may have been a little bit harsh about the way he spoke it, and maybe seemed a little bit insensitive, or maybe a little bit less than sympathetic, but at the end of the day, I think that was probably the result he was looking for, too. Right?
Well,
You know, like,
in my experience...
don't look to other people to solve your problems for you, right?
Well, not just that, but in my experience, it made people leave you alone a little bit more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then you didn't have to put up with it so much.
Well, yeah, that was, again, but he probably knew this, right?
Yeah. But he was just very curt about it.
But, well, I mean, and how do you explain that to, like, a 7-year-old kid, so that in terms that a 7-year-old kid will understand, right? Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, probably that was a little bit more complex than what he cared to get involved in, so he just said hit him back. Because he was a pretty direct kind of guy. He was not subtle, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to be a little short there, but this is a really long par 4. Wow.
Wow, that ball is rolling forever.
Wow, it's still not your turn yet? Oh, there, finally. Took a long time to roll 6 feet back, eh?
Yeah, they probably packed up the clubs and started walking towards it before it was done rolling.
Yeah, somehow in real life, I don't think that ball physics quite work that way.
Somehow, I think you're right.
Because I think if it's going to roll that slowly, it's probably not going to roll, especially if it's in rough. Unless it's sitting on a 45-degree slope or something.
Oh, with these games, you never know.
That's close. You're on.
Nice.
Well, that is a fairly steep slope. Why do they always give me a pitching wedge?
It's just the default club for chipping unless you're in a bunker.
Oh.
And then you can choose a different club based on the circumstances. Oh. So I always do things like I like to chip with a 9-iron or a 7-iron or a 3-iron.
Well, this is like a pretty big hill.
Yeah, I wouldn't use anything larger than a 9-iron here.
Yeah. Oh, hit it just a little bit too hard.
You're on.
It's that damn wind.
Uphill. Rose left.
Well, it was a really uphill putt.
Nice,
But anyway, as a result of Dad's guidance, I did get into a lot of fights when I was young. And I was like anybody else. You win some and you lose some, right? But, you know, it's better than being a pushover, right?
Yeah.
Well, another bogey.
One.
And I don't know, maybe that's why I have a little bit of a, oh, I better not finish this thought or you're going to have to rubber ducky me probably.
We're like at the point now where I feel like I'd have to rubber ducky things anyways, but yeah, no, I'm not going to. Or maybe not going to. Probably not going to.
Oh.
Just because it's lots of work.
Yeah. No, I just don't have much sympathy for people who don't stand up for themselves, but instead feel like they have to go to some authority figure to solve their problems for them, right?
Fair enough.
And that's about as much close to what I'm actually thinking is what I'm going to say.
Nice.
Ooh, that came out a little...
Eventually, being an authority figure myself for a little while...
You felt like you were a babysitter, right?
Yeah, exactly. I really... You know, nothing's more annoying than coming... You know, having someone come in to talk to me because they've got some kind of a... You know, like, problem that really sounds like a personal problem to me. you know? And I don't mean to seem unsympathetic, but how do you reset this stupid camera
you gotta
again?
keep going one more time. There you go.
Okay, there we go. But, you know, if so-and-so said something that you didn't like, you know, well, you know, personally, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound unsympathetic, but I don't care.
Well, I'd be like, say something mean back. I'm that kind of guy.
No, you can't when you're...
Yeah. Thankfully, though, I know lots of nice people.
Basically, what I ended up doing with situations like that is I wouldn't even try to resolve them. I would just refer both parties to HR.
For the bird.
Because I didn't have the patience or the time for that kind of thing, right?
Well, I guess technically speaking, that's why HR is in employment.
Yeah, it's their job to deal with, you know, personal issues, right? You know what I mean? I'm not the HR guy.
Oh, I didn't hit that hard enough.
Oh.
For the bird. Downhill.
Oh, I actually have a chance for a birdie again. Hey.
Nice birdie.
What I really hated, though, was when I ended up having to go to these HR meetings, too, when two people would have a bad enough dispute that it was like, you know, a scene was made or something like that, right?
Yep.
And that happened. When you work with a fairly large group of people, you know, like 2 or 3 dozen people in a workplace, well, not everybody's going to get along all the time, right? But I guess that's one of the drawbacks to the job, is that sometimes you have to deal with issues like that whether you want to or not.
Stop! You're good.
Yep, that worked out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. People make a lot of their own problems too, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was just like this one guy who used to come into my office like a couple of times a week and complain about how he didn't like the way his co-workers were doing their job. And I said to him, well, why don't you just do your job, you know, the way that you're supposed to, and let me worry about whether other people are doing their jobs. You know, like, you're not sitting in my chair just yet, right?
Yeah.
But it was pretty tough to deal with him. He wouldn't take no for an answer, and he kept coming back and, you know, in my view, making a nuisance of himself, right? Because I had better things to do than listen to how he didn't like the way that so-and-so was doing the job, right?
Now this is where you go, you come over here for a second, man. I want to show you something, right? And you go and you see this? This is our productivity statistics for this year. And this is our productivity statistics for last year. Do you see them going down a whole significant amount? No? Then I don't want to see you back in here.
Yeah, but that involves... that actually involves giving that kind of thing more time than it deserves, okay?
Well, but you'd only have to tell them it once.
No.
Nice.
And in the rest of the time, you could just be like, get the fuck out of my office.
No, it doesn't work that way.
For the bird.
And eventually what happened was that a whole bunch of this guy's co-workers all trooped into my office and complained because he was, you know, getting obnoxious to some of them, right? And also in this day and age, you didn't know if the guy might be a psycho who might decide to bring his hunting rifle to work one day if you pissed him off too much, right?
You're just making a better argument for the Second Amendment, man.
However, that being said, I guess I wasn't too bad a boss because I never once got shot in all the years that I was in a supervisory position. So, fuck.
Although you did almost inadvertently get shot when you were out at that other plant because of the
Yeah.
you had that story about that.
Yeah, actually, you know, like quite frequently the company doing the mining does not own the property that they're on. Instead, they pay a royalty to the property owner for every cubic meter of material they remove, right?
Yep.
And so we were on this farmer's property, and I was over, you know, at the scale house, which is a couple of miles away, you know, like doing some, you know, in a meeting or something like that. I don't even remember. And I came back and, you know, drove up to the plant, and there was nobody around. And I'm going, well, where is everybody? Like, all the vehicles were still parked in the parking area, but there wasn't a soul around. So I got out of my truck, and just as I got out of my truck, one of my guys stood up from behind a pile of sand, and he said, "Get your fucking head down." And just as he said that, I heard a bullet whistle over my head, right? Like, that bullet passed by my head close enough that I heard it. It went, shoo. Like,
wow, you're lucky.
That's the noise that it made, right?
You're lucky.
And so I ducked, and I looked back, and the shots were coming from this landowner's had sort of like his own welding shop kind of set up.
Yep.
You know, like a Quonset shop kind of thing. And they were coming from that direction, right? So I got back in my truck and I drove up to their farmhouse, and the wife answers the door, and I says to her, like, "Could you please go down to your shop there and ask your kids to stop shooting at my plant?" Right?
Yeah, because the bullets every time they miss, right?
Yeah, and I walked over to see what they were doing, and these kids, like 8, 10, I think the oldest one was maybe about 12, all had, you know, like, I think 22s.
Yep.
And their dad had made a little steel target, you know, like steel discs about 4 inches across, mounted on a piece of angle iron about a couple of feet off the ground, right, for them to shoot at. And they were, but they had it set up on a, you know, like, so that the target was a little bit higher than them. And when I stood where they were shooting from and looked at the target, I could see the plant directly behind the target, right? about 400 yards away, right?
Not well thought out.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what? They were only shooting 22s, but I still don't think I'd want to get hit in, like, the neck or the head with a 22.
No, probably not.
At 400 yards, that would probably still hurt, right? And, And the guy who warned me, well, you know, like, when I eventually got them to stop, he said, "Let me show you something." And I walked over, and there was like a little dimple about eye height in one of the sand piles.
Yep.
And he reached in, he just took, you know, palm up with his hand, and he reached into the pile up to about just past his wrist. And then he closed his fist and pulled his hand out, and when he shook all the sand out, there was a spent 22 bullet in his palm, right?
Fuck.
Okay, well, I kind of screwed that up, but anyway.
Well, you were telling a story.
Oh, well, I'm going to screw it up the other way now. Is that guy warning about being out of bounds or something? No?
Nope.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Well, I'm not good, but I guess I'm not in a hazard anyway.
Well, if you get there in one more shot and then one putt, you'll be doing great.
But yeah, I mean, you know, like and their kids were completely out of control. Like, they gave their 12-year-old a dirt bike, you know, like a, you know, good size one. I don't know what the size of it was, but it was probably a, you know, like it was definitely an adult-sized machine, right?
Yep.
And he's riding this dirt bike around in the pit while we're mining. And my loader operator came to me one day, and he was kind of white and shaking, and he says, "You know what, I almost killed that kid because he went into a pile to get a bucket of material, and then he threw it in reverse and started to back up, and all of a sudden this kid on the bike zips out from behind him while he's backing away, right?"
Holy fuck.
And you got to realize that these are like 26-ton wheel loaders. Like, the tires are as tall as I am.
Yep.
And, you know, like, it's not like he can see what's behind him that close, right? Like,
Yep.
he didn't see this kid, And if something had happened, like if that kid had lost his balance and fallen over
He'd
or
been a
something like
pancake.
that, exactly, he would have been a pancake. So I again had to go over and visit the farmhouse, and Mom answers the door, and I told her what happened, and I said, you know what, you need to keep him out of the pit
Uphill.
because
Rolls right.
you know, like, he's going to get killed, right?
Yeah.
And it was really funny because there was another person who worked at the plant site that I knew, and she came and told me one day, said, yeah, because her kid was in hockey, right? There.
Yep.
And so were these kids, right? This farmer's kids. And she says, what did you say to that, to her, right? Because she was talking about you, and she said you're a real dick.
Fuck. You're like the least dickish person in that regard that I know, man.
Yeah, well,
You
know.
wouldn't be saying it unless there was like a serious fucking
Yeah,
risk
well,
of them getting
excuse
killed.
me for, you know, trying to prevent your children from dying prematurely or having one of my guys shot to death. Like,
Yeah.
or maybe even me shot to death, because I'm pretty sure that if you're close enough to hear a bullet whistle through the air, that it's probably
Close
you know,
enough
like,
to hit you.
well, it's close enough to be scary.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice. That's close. You're on.
Yeah, it's not like you said they couldn't shoot their guns on their property or they couldn't ride their dirt bikes on their property.
Yeah, I just wanted
don't
them,
do it in
I just-
dangerous ways.
I just didn't want them to shoot at the plant or drive their bikes in the pit.
Yeah, and get run over by machinery.
Because they could get run over by machinery, or somebody could get shot, right? Personally, I don't think I was being unreasonable.
Oh, what a dick. That dick from the plant who doesn't want us to shoot people or get run over.
Yeah, well, you know, it kind of made me wonder, you know, like these guys had several kids, like 3 or 4. Maybe they had that many because they weren't expecting all of them to survive to adulthood or something. I don't know.
Fuck.
And with that kind of you know, lack of parenting supervision, it would surprise me if all of them actually did live to adulthood.
You're on. For the bird. Downhill. Nice birdie. Now that is perfect.
Well, this round has turned out okay.
But you know what? I know how I would feel because I used to run that loader every now and then too, right? So
Yep.
that loader operator could take a lunch break or a coffee break or whatever. You know, like it was part of the job. You had to know how to do that.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure I know how I would feel. Even 30 years later, I'd probably still be having nightmares about running over a kid, right? You know, like that kind of thing. You know, aside from the kid being dead, well, that, you know, like most people would never be the same
Yep.
after having something like that happen, right?
I wonder if it's easier to hit this green in 2 from this location.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll try.
Nice.
Because it's not like that big of a difference in distance from one fairway to the next.
That's still 270 yards for me. So I might as well not bother. I'll just play it to the widest part of the fairway I can there.
Nice.
Look at that. Back-to-back perfect shots. 100% power and perfect accuracy, eh?
Yep.
Perfect impact.
Yeah, you've been overall. Your swing has been fantastic this round. I mean,
Yeah, I think I got into trouble with a couple of mishit shots in this round, but for the most part, yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I was on a roll for the first few holes there, but
Nice.
that might not make the green. It's going a little bit to the left. Figured as much. If only my control rating was better.
if only my everything was better.
You should take a sandwich. You're gonna do this.
Oh, right.
Makes it more hard to overhit it.
Okay, still in the impact zone, so it won't be too bad.
Nice. And sandwich won't roll so much.
But anyway, yeah, at times, work in that particular line of work could be an adventure sometimes, right? Ooh,
A little too much speed on
not
that one.
quite. You might be
For
cutting
the
up.
bird.
Yeah.
Downhill. Go.
Well, I got minus 15. That's not bad.
Now that is perfect. For the bird. Downhill.
Hey,
You finished even par.
I managed to finish even par.
Like
Yeah.
a professional golfer.
Wow, I'm only 15 strokes back.
Hey, that's better than some of the tournaments that I played.
Yeah, I guess, eh? Oh well. Thankfully, this is a done deal now for a while.
Oh, look, you even got a little,
I get a box to stand on. Yeah.
Good round.
Well, I enjoyed that round of golf. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
And
Like I said,
thankfully, a bad day on the golf course is better than a
Yeah.
good day at work, or certainly a day at work where bullets whiz by your head.
yeah, well, yeah, that was not the best day at work that I had.
Yeah. So,
But anyway, yep. I guess does it for another round of golf and storytelling.
indeed.
So I guess next time you're going to be, who are you going to be going after?
Oh, I should check that. If I go back in here. Let's see here.
Good luck.
We have a whole bunch of tournaments to do, and then eventually we got to do Bloom, and somebody wanted me to use Bjorn against Bloom, and Bjorn is a character who has no distance. So we go and take a look at him in the stroke play, and
Yes.
just go.
But you must honor the
I will.
requests, though.
But look at this. With the advanced shot mode, he hits at 232. Gonna be
Yep.
putting on the big Magnum clubs just so that he can hit at 253.
Yeah, well,
Man, oh man.
you'll just have to deal.
He can't sidespin it though, so I don't really feel too bad about that.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll just give him the pinhole ball anyways, because he doesn't have any sidespin anyways. At least he's not particularly weak or bad at anything. But yeah. So, that'll be all for this time.
Yeah, so till next time,
I'm Recv5.
and I am Sandman099.
Have a good one.